evolution and growth. I think this is our moment in time where we have to face our the places where we close our cycles and where we begin new ones, and often it comes with realization about relationships or soul contracts. And this feels like a time where this comes up, and I want to do a reading about them. So we'll see what we have here. And the first card is the Tower. That's a big change. That's a big change. And on the second pile, we have the King of Pentacles. And the third pile, we have the Page of Pentacles. And as always, just go with your intuition, go with this voice inside of you that tells you that in this reading there is something for me. And as always, I want to invite you to use your own intuition when it comes to meaning of cards. Just sit with them, allow them to unfold in yourself, right? To find the right one or to find the right ones. And so I leave this to you, and I leave this with you. And so I see you in the reading. Welcome, pile 1. You chose the Tower, and this is already a big energy of change, right? And it's often coming with a lot of disruption, and it doesn't have to be a negative one, but we can at times we can be challenged by these disruptions, as the Tower always does. It's always disrupting, but it is not always a negative one. And as to say, I think it is a positive one, even if it doesn't feel like it, because sometimes the Tower takes the place where we change, and where we have to have a little bit of support to get into the change. So often we come with our own way of trying to resist change because we don't want to. So we'll see what this is about, and if it's about a relationship or if it's about a soul contract, maybe it is a cycle of growth. We will see what this is about, right? And we have on the one hand, we have the Aries energy of acting and moving forwards and initiating, and on the other hand, we have the Ceres energy of nurturing. And we have a personal issue reaches solution. So there is an issue, and we will see what this is about. And this is like the Tower. And if we are stuck in between these areas of acting and nurturing, this can be a Tower that moves us forwards, right? And we have the Ship, we have the Dog, and we have the Fish. And this is like it's something is moving forward, something is changing in a positive way, and it is about money or a soul connection. So that is about your connection to values, your connection to money, and your connection to another person. And maybe it is about their loyalty, or where you feel that they are not loyal. And if it's about money, it is about money not being loyal to you, and not showing up in a way that it is helping you. And so this is the change that is coming, right? Because what it says in the end is like, it is coming that loyalty will be created, and will be created in your money themes and in your relationship themes that come with a soul connection. And so this is about the balance in between the nurturing and the acting, and we will see what this is about. And I want to have, for both sides, I want to have one of these cards. What is it about the action? What is needed right now to get into this place where we can find the balance in between? And this is about the nurturing side. And I want to have a card of these as well. That's the obsidian veil, and it's about the issues that it's about shadow work, right? And to see what is the theme, and we have two of them, and that's okay too. And we have this one, and we have this one, and I want to put it here. I want to take the moon somewhere else, and I think it's in the middle. It's because with this loyalty, I will just put it into this thing, into this area, because in this loyalty, in your relationship, the issue reaches the resolution, and it's the full moon in Cancer. And this is interesting because Ceres comes with the word nurturing. It's about Cancer as well, right? It's about the quality of Cancer. And there we have Chiron, and we have this card of dominance, and it's so there is a cycle coming to an end, and this cycle talks about this dominating part. This is like an hierarchical belief that is holding you back, and it can come with the remembrance of your upbringing. It can come with this with how you perceived nurturing and how you perceived acting. And this is about the divine feminine and the divine masculine, right? It is how you perceived yourself, to how you were brought up, and it didn't work out for you, right? It didn't work out because the balance wasn't found, and I will come to these cards as well in a moment. And but first to see that what is coming into motion right now is the healing of it. And it kept you, and when I come to soul contracts, right, you stayed true to your own soul contract, to your contract that you had with your upbringing. You stayed true in your soul because maybe it is about you wanted to heal the others, but now it's time to heal yourself. Now it's time, because now it's in a state where you have to nurture yourself, where you have to act in a specific way. And to overcome those tendencies to step into hierarchical orders is the thing that you need in this moment to overcome these dominating states. And it is like life forces you to step into your own self-value. Life forces you to step into the place where you have to be loyal to your own soul contract of your own development. And I think I am like dealing with this card. This is really interesting. This never happened like this before. I'm just having this card issue here. I have one, and so I will put it here, and now I just leave it there because it needs to have a place, and it has its place now under the loyalty, because, and that's where the soul contract comes in, right? Where we can see there is nothing in a reading, there is nothing happening without a reason for me or without a meaning. And so that I had this card of the issue reaching solution, not having a place. That's where I feel comes the message in, because you are so loyal to your upbringing, to all the people connected to your upbringing, that you didn't find your own place in your own growth. And this is changing now, because now it is like in the open. It is obvious what you dealt with. It's obvious how you suffered in this dominance, how you took all of these shadows that come with dominance and hierarchy and roles, right? Gender roles or something. And what comes with it, and now it opens up, because you have to look at it. You have to shatter these soul contracts, because if you want to move forwards, and if you want to heal yourself and your self-value, because that comes with money as well, there comes this value, and to be loyal to yourself, to your own wishes, to your own way, how you want to be in this lifetime, comes with this reaching of the solution, and with the money and the value coming in. And so it is like you are shattered right now, not in a negative way, that's not a negative card spread. It is a beautiful card spread, because it is leading you into the self-worth that you really want to experience, and that you are supposed to experience, because you are just such a loyal soul, and you are really a beautiful, nurturing soul that is able to act in appropriate timing. And this is the spread that shows us that this is all that you held on to all of these people who did what they did in your life, and you were loyal, and maybe you even held on to things and stories and ideas and values, and you never run past them. That's often an issue we show up with, that we don't want to put them into a place where we make them wrong. But if there was something that wasn't coherent in your world, that was about the divine feminine, divine masculine, about nurturing, maybe you experienced lack in nurturing. And this is coming to an end now. And these cards are really, really interesting. And it's about, this is Nefertiti, and I who command the heavens, let my presence resonate like thunder in the desert. That's her, and that is on the right side of this spread, because she was a like a queen in ancient times, in ancient Egypt, right? And she was a presence, and she had a strong leadership, and she inspired admiration because she made her mark in a male-dominated society. So that is really interesting because she is calling in for this balance. She calls in the balance of the feminine and the masculine, and that's what we have on this table, right? And Cassandra, in the echoes of truth, I stand alone, foreseeing the path only the brave can tread. And that was her curse, because she was like a seer. She was a seer who was able, and she was in ancient Troy, I guess, and she was gifted with seeing the future, but she wasn't believed, and that was her curse. So she had to learn to be a voice of reason, to be a voice for the community, although she wasn't believed. So it is about resilience. It is about you being called to be a voice and to show up as the oracle and the seer that you are. Although it can be that people can't see you, can't listen to you, can't believe you. And the people who are able to feel you, they will follow you. They will see the truth in your words. But it can't be everyone. So it is like these both cards, we see that these contracts you held on to, and it was like the contract never do something that doesn't fit in, right? This is what she invites us. She never fit in because she had a real an active way of leadership that impressed others in a male-dominated world, and she was a voice, although there were people who couldn't see the truth in this and couldn't believe it. So it is about you being true to yourself, being loyal to yourself, and letting go of these old contracts that you held on to. It was like staying in this place where you cannot change the world, where you cannot change your own wounding by all of these loyal issues that you dealt with, because you stayed in this contract. And now it's time it's time to let it go. And we'll see. I want to know. These are really big cards, and I want to see what that means for you in this present moment. And we have this one as well, and we have these two, and I think we have a lot of cards. So what does that mean in your life? Pile one. It's it's really beautiful that the Three of Swords is sitting here on this Chiron. So it is time to heal those old wounds, and it's about you stepping into your own, and it's like your wishes for a new world, for a new creation, and it's letting go of these old betrayals, and it's maybe it's even letting go of belief that it will happen again. And it's this Seven of Swords to see, yeah, that happened, and there wasn't a balance, and but there wasn't, they couldn't do anything else. And it's about this forgiving, and it's about choosing again. And we have 2 sevens, so it is a spiritual path. And we have this the third 7 that is really amazing, because we have a 777, right? So it is about this spiritual path where you have to follow your truth, and you have to follow the things that you can do in your life. And it's following your path as a spiritual being. It is a spiritual journey you are on, but the upbringing wasn't, and the people who you dealt with weren't this spiritual. So this is the moment to let them go and to step into something else, because now it is about the moving forwards to get things moving and to get things in the right place where they want to be. And this is like the using your intuition. And we have the High Priestess and Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, to use your intuition, your knowledge that you already gained. I'm speaking to someone who already has this knowledge, how to cut these ties. And there can be a ritual that you perform in this moment, to let it go and to promise yourself to stay true to yourself, to move forwards on this spiritual path, because you are able to do so you are able to find the balance of acting and nurturing, and to heal yourself and let go of these hierarchical structures and the promises that you made. These promises and these soul contracts held you bound. They held you captive in this world of hierarchy. And there is another world beyond, and you already know. I know, because you are on this path where you experienced all of these things, and where you look beyond, and you were so loyal that you didn't give up these contracts, but it held you back. It held your growth and your wealth back, because you stayed where you thought you had to be loyal. But now it's the time, and now the Tower showed you that this is what has to happen. And what has to happen is to let it go, to cut the ties, and to allow yourself to move forwards with your values on your spiritual path, where you find the abundance that is needed, where you find the soul tribe that you want to experience. And that is this moment where you allow yourself to step up and to let all of these ties go. An amazing moment, Pi 1, an amazing moment for you, and Tower you will be grateful for in your future. When you look back, you will be grateful for this, because it leaves you no chance to stay in these soul ties. It's no chance to stay there. It will destroy these ties, because it has to, because you have something to do. You are here on a mission. And this mission includes that you find the abundance that comes with this beautiful balance that you hold inside of yourself. Your balance of being able to be an amazing leader and to predict the future in the same moment, to be on this plane and to be on the other one as well. This is your moment, Pi 1, to let it go, to let these ties go and to allow yourself to step into this connection and in this beautiful balance with yourself. This is this moment of the Tower, where the Tower just tells you, this is it. This is it, and we are not longer holding on to this. So, pile 1, I think this is your reading, and it's really beautiful. You are so gifted in what you do. You are so gifted to heal yourself, to heal other people, and to nurture and act and be in this leadership position. And now it's time. Now it's time to move this forwards and to get into the place where you can experience giving and receiving in a big way. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your time with me and allowing me to read to you. I am really grateful for you. Thank you, and I see you soon. Welcome, pile 2. You chose the King of Pentacles, and this card talks about a provider and someone who is able to reach their goals and who is a protector and an achiever as well, right? That he has the ability to provide on the one hand, and that he has the ability to create wealth as well. And so we'll see what this card speaks about and what is the theme that comes with this soul contract, or the cycles that you leave behind right now. And we'll see this one, and I want to see what is underneath it all. This one, and this one, and this one. So, and we have, on the one hand, we have Pallas Athena, and we have the 8th house, and it's mystery. It's talking about mystery. And in connection to the King of Pentacles, it can also mean the money of other people. So, and we have the Moon talking about take time to breathe out. So we'll see. And breathing out means for me something to release something as well, right? To see if you can release something that you held on to, right? So we'll see what it is that you hold on to. And it is the time. It's like a time card. And we have an extra card. So we'll see what this is about. We have 4 cards. I didn't see that coming. And we have the Island, and I put it on the Moon card. We have the Movement and the Rider, and we have the Loyalty and the Dog. And this is like it's a release, because in divine timing there is movement in you being an island and being responsible and loyal to the things you do. And it is about, and the Pallas Athena is a warrior goddess, and it's here connected to thinking, but it feels like that there is something coming up that helps you to get out of this area where you have to be always on your own. And it's this being an island, being someone who has to do it all on their own, is something that will be released in divine timing. So I feel that this is about other people's monies as well. It is about a person you have a contract with. It is about, and this feels like a future contract in a way, that it is coming up, and it's there is someone coming up who is an amazing provider. And even if you don't plan on having a provider in your life, and I guess you don't, because you are this island. You are like, I can do this on my own. I can be the fighter, and I can battle everything on my own, and this is like this moment in time where your life changes because someone enters your life that can be on your side. This can be someone, and I want to see one side of these, and I want to see, I think it's this one, what this is about. Yeah, and that's the thing with us being in rivalry, to be in this this place where we fight other people, where we fight in reaching goals by ourselves, and that is not in us being in relationship to other people. It even can be something like that. You have a theme with Pallas Athena and this boundary dance, that you have difficulties to set boundaries, that you are afraid of being engulfed like in a relationship. And if someone has money, this gets really difficult, because you are afraid of being under like dominated by other people, because maybe you experience this like this, it's like, it feels like there is a theme underneath all of this, is like a father that, or I would say a masculine figure. It doesn't have to be a male. It's not about gender. It's about the energy. Someone who moves forwards and say, I can do this on my own, and you rely on me or something. And if you put your feet under my table, you have to do this or that. So that can be a dominant figure that messed up your idea of being in a relationship with someone who can provide. And so we have this card of rivalry that put you in a space, and it can even be that you were in a rivalry with your father of a kind, and be in this rivalry just prohibited that you could step into a relationship with someone who has the money to provide, because you have not a neutral relationship to it. You are afraid of being engulfed, or you're being consumed in a way, and you're being treated like you have to do this if I pay for this. And that's interesting, because now it is you realizing, and that was your journey. Your journey was about finding out that you don't have to do it all on your own. You could, but you don't have to. If you learn how to set boundaries, if you learn how to deal with people who treat you like this. And the first step was for you to step out of this whole situation, maybe you even stepped out of relationships. And you said, no, I don't want to deal with this because I can do it on my own. I can move forwards just by being me. And I can take responsibility for everything that is in my life. And it was exhausting because you are a loyal person. It was like a fight. And I feel this, really, it was like a fight. And now, I guess you learned your lesson. You can see that you can do it on your own, but what you learned as well is being in relationship, being in this exchange, and not doing in this way of rivalry, stepping into setting boundaries. And this is me, this is you. This is how I want to be treated, this is how I don't want to be treated. Even if you pay for everything, that's not important for me. Because you didn't buy anything from me. You cannot buy anything. Because that's how we are in relationship. We have an exchange, and this is how it works, because this is, if you are a great provider, if you are someone who can bring a lot of money, this is how we can live with this on eye-to-eye level. You never will buy me, right? And so there is something, it feels like something in here that is like a contract with yourself. I will never allow someone to buy me. It is like you coming from a past life, and I will throw this in, even if you think you believe in this or not. It feels like you promised to yourself that you will never allow someone to buy you. You will never allow someone to put you under pressure for money. And this is why you stepped back, and why you said, I better be the island, because other people do what other people do. And if they come with a lot of money, then I have to deal with the 8th house, because that's what the the 8th house deals with as well. It deals with taxes, with other people's money, with intimacy, with the occult. So this is how I feel that this contract showed up in your life, and this contract is now released because you think again. And I want to have cards that show me. I think, no, that's not the truth. But I guess this one and this one. Time to release, right? It's time to release. We have Pele and we have Tituba. And we have, on the one hand, we have Pele with from the fires of my soul, creation and destruction, dance, forging a new dawn. And on the other hand, it's Tituba, and it is accused and condemned. I carried the weight of injustice upon my shoulders. And it's about this. I think it's perfect how they are placed right now, because this is Tituba connected to this rivalry. And it was the story about her. She was accused of being a witch, and she said she was, and she told them who were witches as well. So it is the reminder of the power of our own words, it's the power of injustice as well, right? What we say, and even if we said at one point, we will never do this again because I don't want to be in this place where I can be taken advantage of because someone has this or that. And this is the to see the power of this, and to see how it led into being an island and having to pull back of all of these things, and to have Pele on this card of boundary dance. It's like a boundary dance has to occur in this moment, because we have to step in to the passion, and this is like allow transformation to happen. Pele is about being transformed by fire and being transformed by passion. And this is like the invitation of allow your passion to come in again, and then to be transformed by it, because then you can allow yourself to step into the dance of boundaries. Because even if you experience something like being bought or having dominance experiences because someone paid for the bills, this is the invitation to allow passion to come in, to allow your own fire to burn inside of you, and to fight, to take this power of palace, to fight for boundaries, to fight the fight to not be a victim of other people, to set boundaries, healthy boundaries, and to allow intimacy as well. Because the 8th house and this fight for boundaries, that comes in the same moment when this person shows up. And it's the invitation to allow yourself to take a breath and to breathe out, to let it go, and take time to breathe out, to let the tension go, because now it's the time to be transformed by your own passion, by your own will, to step in again and to be in this place of intimacy again. And then to step away from this rivalry into the boundary dance, where you will meet someone, and that is, for me, that is the promise in this card. It is, you will meet someone who is able to deal with this dance of boundaries, who is able to respect your boundaries, because you are a fighter. And that is what this person can see as well. And to step into this intimacy, into this deep place that you will have with this person, is really, really beautiful, because it is so connected. And it is, I will think that this person can see you in your depth, and in this place where you are in conflict with this area of your life where you never have been provided for, where nobody took care of you. And that is where this person can step in and can allow this to unfold, and give you the time and the space to let go of this tension and this holding on to be the one who does it all and who fights for everything. And I really believe that this person can give you the space to find your way, how you want to communicate boundaries, how you want to experience the dance of passion and intimacy, because it can terrify you. And the tendency to pull back and to hide again in this place of being an island. I think that this person definitely understands what is happening and sees the deeper meaning in it. So we have a lot of cards. We'll see what this means for you and how this unfolds. I'm definitely curious about that. And this is someone who really knows how to make money. This is someone who will have a lot of money, who can be in hierarchical structures, and that is maybe the thing that will put you in a place where you start to be defensive, but maybe you can allow this to unfold, because that's where this Queen of Wands and the creation comes in. The Queen of Wands is a bold queen, right? She is able to create. She is able to hold her own space. She's able to say what she wants to say, and she is not someone you can play with. There is no such thing. And there is this offer of emotions. And it's not an offer to buy you, that's an offer of giving you from this beautiful place of a new beginning. You know, we have this seed is growing into this tree. It is about the stability and the offer to grant stability to you, to combine these areas. And strength is for me about this combining the both sides of us that want to be connected. And there we have this moment where you have to let go of the old story. You have to let go of this tendency to pull back and be the island, to let the things go, and to allow the fire and the passion to come up, right? And this is like the connection to Pele, right? To be transformed by your own passion. And I will say that it feels like we have temperance as being in the balance of, and we have in the middle, we have the Queen of Wands, and that is, for me, that is a depiction of you. This is a brilliant queen that is able to hold herself and doesn't want to bow her head to anybody, but this is like allowing balance to move in, allow this passion to pave the way, to let go of this old stuff, let go of the old ties to your own beliefs, to your own promises. And even if this is really from a past life, you promised never to be bought. And there is nobody who wants to buy you. There's just, it just is that this emperor has the ability, and it is like he shows up like the emperor and the king of pentacles. It is a person, and it's not about gender, right? It is a person who is able to make really, really a lot of money, and is absolutely interested in this Queen of Wands, in this ability of this Queen of Wands to create, to be special, to be bold, to be curious about what to create next. She is the queen, epitome of queens, right? To create. She is able to do so. She is able to step in and to do it all by herself. But now this is the promise to connect these sides, to connect. The 8th house is about fear as well. It's about fear of abandonment. It's about all of these fears and traumas as well, to connect these sides, to allow this offer to be the seed into a new era of your life, and then to step into combining these energies inside of you that hold you back and that move you forwards, and to step into this passion, to allow it to be, and to allow it, this fire that comes up, to transform you. And it's the temperance card often comes with this it is for me, this is divinely guided. This is finding the balance in this chaos that will show up, because maybe at the moment you are overwhelmed by doing it all on your own, but then someone comes in and then you are overwhelmed by that, because then you're overwhelmed by your passion and by all the things that come up with these themes. To let it go, to let this part of you die that holds on to this ties and to this own soul contracts, to allow yourself to step into this and to be divinely guided in this chaotic moment. And it's the wheel of fortune, right? The wheel is turning. It's about to turn, and then it brings in something you never expected. And that you never expected this makes it more difficult, because then you have to really let go of these old beliefs, because they held you back for so long in your state of being an island. Let fire and passion and all of these things transform you and stay. And this is a beautiful depiction. I really love this card, because she is fire. And she is so calm in holding this crown, right? She is holding it in her hand. She is looking at the flame, and she is absolutely calm, standing in the middle of her fire. That's the invitation. To cut the tie to all of these old beliefs, these old experiences as well, right? And it doesn't matter if it happened in this life or in past lives. It is this moment where you have to cut this tie, because it holds you back. It holds you in this island state. And this moment is divinely timed. When your world is upside down right now, it's the right way it has to be. Because this will come up. This is wealth. This is abundance. This is a lot of passion. And it's an amazing relationship where you will learn to set your boundaries and you will be respected for it. That is so beautiful, pile 2. That's your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read to you, to look into these deep parts of you, and to, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I see you soon. Welcome, pile 3. You chose the Page of Pentacles. And this card is about your own foundation in your own financial area of your life, and it's about creating abundance and creating the foundation, and it's about you having an ambition to do so and finding the places and the opportunities to create abundance and create your own foundation. This is what this card shows for me, and we'll see. There we have one, and we have a second one. And it's the 10th house, and it's about taking your authority and taking your life into your hand and acting on it in an appropriate way so that you can create the foundation that you really want to experience, right? And it's the new moon in Pisces. It is about meditate and contemplate, and that is contradictory to acting, right? And so maybe it is about your opportunities coming your way and not you acting to make something happen. This can be something that we can see in these cards. And I'll see what this is about and what the soul contract and maybe the cycle you are closing now is about. And we have this one, and we have this one, and this one. So let's see. And that's about money. That's about you stepping into or out of your own limitation, stepping into out of your comfort zone. And this can even mean stepping into the outer world and crossing borders. This can mean creating opportunities or getting opportunities from other countries. So this can, if this was in your world a thought, you being in a career and in your status and in how you show up in the world and how you act to create a foundation for yourself. If this were the thought to be in a different country, this is an yes for that. So we want to see what held you back, right? To see what is the soul contract that you are tied to. And it seems to be something that keeps you moving and that keeps you acting instead of being connected to your own energy. Because this can mean as well that you keep yourself apart from your own energy. And this leads into restriction of money. This leads into restriction of having enough energy to create your foundation. But this is the invitation to let that go, because there is something coming up in your life that will give you the opportunity to create a foundation for yourself. And we'll see what this is about. I have this one and this one. And I want to have one of these as well. And I have this, and I have... So we'll see what this is about. And this is close to the shore. Close to the shore means it is the moment where you are close to getting into the area where you can make your dreams come true. And it's about you not being stuck in your mind, not being stuck in the areas where you think in circles how you can make this happen. It's about you stepping out of your comfort zone into your own energy to allow this to happen. And this horse is close to the shore, right? It is close to getting their dreams fulfilled, to see the ocean, to be in a place where we can see the ocean, where we can see the abundance that comes with this foundation that you created. And it's about taking authority. It's not about acting it feels like it is not about acting in a way how you think. It is, if we fall for these ideas of manifesting by thinking about things, it is this kind of thing that these cards remind you that it is about your energy. It is about you meditating, contemplating, be in your energy, be in your spirituality as well, because it's a new moon in Pisces. It is about energy, it's about frequency, it's about vibration. We are all about Pisces in this moment because we are in this place where we reach into this area of our life where we are in unity consciousness, where we can experience our energy connected on a deep level and taking authority in our life, because we allow this energy to be and not to taint our thoughts by this. Not to allow our thoughts to take over. And it can even be like anxiety, right? To maybe you don't feel right now that you are in this place where she's almost, that's a mare, right? She's almost there to see the ocean. And maybe she's doubting and she gets anxious because she is afraid that she won't make it, because she doesn't know how to. And this is the soul contract that you wanted to experience this. You wanted to experience how to step into your own authority by being connected to your soul. And this is beautiful because it is like a soul connection where you step into this, meditate and contemplate and get out of your own way. Because if you don't get into this energy like this, you will keep yourself in your mind. And I feel that this is the moment where you are reminded of that you promised to get into this place, where you wanted to experience the spirituality on this level. So I guess you have a prominent Pisces placement or something, but if you don't, it's okay too, because it's about the energy that I feel that keeps you in. And even Aquarius can be there. You can see the bigger picture, but you cannot see the path, how you can step into this, and that keeps you in an anxiety, like anxiety producing place, right? So step away from this being captured in your thoughts and be connected to your soul. You know, the fish is money as well. It is fish as money being connected to the foundation that you will create in your finances and resources. That's a promise you will. And it is the reminder that you are already there. You are already there. Just connect to your soul. Connect. This is the fish card as well, right? It is the soul card. It's like connect to your soul. Connect to your energy that you came with. And then step out of your own comfort zone to step into this spiritual practice that keeps you in your energy. Because otherwise you will be kept away by your own mind, because you will step into this place of anxiety. And we have Nefertiti and it's lovely because it came up in pile 1 as well, I guess. And I who command the heavens, let my presence resonate like thunder in the desert. And it's this moment of being aware of your own leadership, of your own way, how you show up in this world, and how you step into your own action. And then we have Nimue. From the depth I emerge, bringing gifts of wisdom, guidance, and power. And that's where we step into this energy of, and Nimue is the one who brought the sword to King Arthur. So there is a power in this energy that is connected to the water, that is connected to your emotions, right? It's connected to you, the energy of your soul, the energy of your emotions. And to step into this instead of, and taking leadership, of course, taking leadership because it is needed in the 10th house to step into leadership and to show the way how we can create this abundance, how we can create this form of foundation, how we are connected like this. This is like a tree, right? It's growing its roots, and it's growing at the same time. It's the leaves are growing into the heavens, and the roots are growing into the ground. So what it is about, to connect heaven and earth, what it is about, to be connected on a soul level, and to get out of your own comfort zone, because you know the path, you know where it leads, but it is like a trust and trustful. It's like a question of faith. Are you ready to follow your soul? Are you ready to let go of the ties you created with your mind? And the mind is for me always the one who tells you that there is a solution. We just have to think about it a long time, and we have to think in circles. And it tells you that you have a problem, and it tells you how it thinks it has to solve it. And this is never working, because it is trying to get a resolution from a place where we created the problem. So that is not working as it should. So taking responsibility, taking your role as a leader, that's the 10th house as well, right? Having the status of being the leader, acting on it, and not acting on it from the mind space, letting go of these old contracts where you promised, maybe that was the contract, where you promised to always follow your mind, because you believed that I think so I am, or something. And to realize at one point, it is the soul that wants to be heard. It is the soul that wants to be felt. It is the energy that has to spread into the world. And I think that is what you are doing. You are already there, yeah? You're just about to see the ocean. And this is the invitation. Take leadership about your soul's energy, about your soul's frequency, and bring it into the world. And it is international, right? It is an international invitation to bring this quality, to bring this sword, to bring the wisdom and the guidance and the power that comes with it into the world. And it feels like it's like you are able to be connected to your soul and change the frequency in a way. So can you step into this authority and take the leadership? Because you can. And maybe you think you can't, but you can. If you let go of the old idea where you have to base everything on ego and thought. So can you let it go? And can you step into the authority that you are to? And I have these, so let's see. Can you dare to step into this and to bring your energy into the world? And to be the leader, and that's the King of Pentacles, be the leader that is able to provide for other people, because it's the Eight of Pentacles. It's the promise that you can create, that you can build things that are more than just a foundation, that are wealth and abundance. You are able to create this, because if you step into this ability to be connected, and to be connected to your spiritual practice of meditation, contemplation as well, right? And we have the Knight of Swords, being someone who is able to have their will, to have their steps as well, that where they can use their mind to create something new, create more. And we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Eight of Cups. So we have 2 eighths. It's about empowerment. It's self-empowerment. And it's in the area of your resources, and it's in the area of your emotions as well. And this is the Knight of Swords telling us that this is the moment where you can use your thoughts for your improvement. You use your thoughts for stepping into this place where you see the power that comes with using words, with using meditation, with using contemplation. And there is something that I would say, there is something you offer, and there is someone coming your way that is offering you something on an emotional level, that is supporting you in being connected to your own soul and your own spiritual journey. And then you step into the place where you can celebrate because you found people who are able to follow you, who are able to do this with you. And it's about being connected and celebrating with other people. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, and that is like a wish fulfillment, right? This is like abundance heading your way. And the Page of Swords is the new idea. It's having new ideas in this abundance, how to, maybe even how to do the next step in this area. But you will have the resources to bring your energy in there and to bring your thoughts in there to create something really magical and new. So this is the invitation to let go of every single thing that you connected to your mind being the decision maker in your life. It's not your mind, it's your soul and it's your energy that is creating these opportunities. This is creating the next step. It is creating the next leadership that you take in, and to be connected to this place of power inside of you, or you are inside of it. I don't know. I don't think that we have a soul. I think we are a soul, and we have a human experience. We have a body, and so to stay connected to this energy of your soul, of this new beginning, right? This new building, a new foundation, and staying in your faith and your truth, that this is true and that you will create from this place and not from your mind. This mind can step in and can contemplate, and it can find words that empower you to have the courage to step into the role you are supposed to step into. And already know you are already there. It's just your mind keeping you from experiencing it. And this is the moment where you know about this balance that comes with this energy of leadership and being really in a quality where you can move mountains because you have a lot of active energy, and that comes with this Aries as well, right? You have a lot of initiative energy, and she has a lot of feminine power as well because she comes with this water energy. And this is the invitation to step into all of it and not let your mind keep you back. Have a meditative experience every day. Maybe have something that helps you to make pauses, to be connected again to your energy, to see, to dial in into yourself. How do you feel? How is your energy? How are you connected? Can you stay connected? Can you reconnect? All of these things, and to step into this place where you allow yourself to have a spiritual practice, to stay there and to stay in this faith and in this trust that it will lead into celebration and into this abundance on a resource level that these cards show. It's your work, it's your energy, and it's your frequency that is able to create something really new and that is amazing for you and for other people. Really, really, really beautiful. Pile 3. I think this is your reading, and this is the moment to let these things go and to step into your energy, to be authentically you, and to step into the leadership and into the balance of this receiving and doing and bringing your frequency into the world, because this combination that leads into you being the power source that you are. Thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to read to you, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I see you soon.